What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video I'm going to be doing an easy makeup look, a no makeup look I can say, I guess. I've been doing this a little bit more recently for like if I want to wear a little bit of makeup but not spend too much time on it. Like if I'm just going to run errands or go to work or something, I don't want to have like a full face, so I'll just wear a little bit of makeup because I want to look a little bit presentable in case I run into anyone like at Target or something. But yeah, I'm going to show you how I do it. I know everyone does these kinds of looks differently, but I'm going to show you guys how I do it and how I achieve, again, the look that's in the thumbnail, most likely. So let's just jump right into it. Alright, so I just zoomed you guys in and kind of changed the camera angle so you could see me a little bit better. But I also pinned my hairs back because I hate when my hair is in my face when I'm doing my makeup. I feel like it's just gross, it gets in the way. For today's makeup look, I'm going to be priming with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. This really I feel like it's good for this type of look because it will kind of close up my pores, give me a little bit of a matte look. I don't know, I think this is just a good primer. I already did my skincare today, so that's what I would do first. I always do that in the beginning of the day, so before I do any type of makeup. The next step for me personally is I like to use a tinted moisturizer. You can go right into it with just concealer, but I like to use a tinted moisturizer just so that it adds a little bit more coverage. And this is the Morphe Glow Stunner tinted moisturizer. It has SPF in it, which is really good. So for this, I like to apply it with my hands. I know that's kind of weird, but rub it all over like how you would with moisturizer. But I kind of don't rub it in all the way. I just spread it out with my fingers at first, and then I go in with my beauty blender and then blend it out better. Okay, now that that's on and blended out, I already have a little bit more coverage, which is really nice, but it's not super heavy like a foundation. I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm just going to apply that on my temples and everything where I normally would apply any concealer. Then I'm going to blend that out. Alright, so now that that's on, before I do my under eyes, the next step for me is going to be to do my eyebrows. You can skip this step, and I sometimes do skip this step, but then sometimes I'm in the mood to have a little bit of concealer to clean up my eyebrows. So I'm just going to take my Anastasia Brow Wiz, kind of just not really pay attention to filling them in, just to give them a little bit of color. You know, I don't want to do too much with filling them in. This step is mainly just for me to shape them with the concealer, but I want to put a little bit of color. So now I'm going to use the Revolution Conceal and Fix Concealer, and I'm only going to carve out the bottom of my eyebrows. I'm not going to do the top. I'm just going to do the bottom very naturally to try and just add a little bit of shape and make them look a little bit cleaner. Alright, so I already did those. I mean, it literally took me like 2 seconds, so I really don't do much to them. But now I'm going to do my concealer under my eyes. Okay, so I blended all that out. I'm gonna set my face with some powder. You guys can, sometimes I will put on cream contour or cream bronzer, cream blush, but I'm just gonna put on powder. My bake has been sitting for a little while, so I'm just gonna brush it off and blend it into my skin. Typically, if I was doing like my regular makeup routine, I would put concealer on my eyelids, but since this is just such a light routine, you can see my sunscreen, I don't feel it's necessary really to set my eyelids when I don't even have that much makeup on. I'm now going to set my face with the Marc Jacobs powder just in the places where I'm going to apply my bronzer and blush, just so that it'll go on and blend out better. Again, since this is just such a light little makeup routine, I'm going to use the Kylie Jenner bronzer because it's really not that pigmented. I feel like you need to get a lot, and I like to use this when I'm going for a light look or for nose contour or something because it doesn't really give off that much pigmentation. This makeup look really does not take me long, so this video is probably going to be very short because there's really not much to explain about this look. And not that much goes into it. I'm already really like almost done with this. Now I'm just gonna bake a little bit under that to kind of clean it up. I'm gonna do a little bit of nose contour. I'm not really gonna do too much. I'm just kind of gonna give it a little bit of color and shape it a little bit, but I'm not gonna like go crazy with the nose contour. I never really do anyway. I literally just put barely any on. I just put it on to put it on. I really don't know what I'm doing. And I'm just gonna clean that up with some powder as well. While all of that's sitting, I'm gonna do some blush. And when I do this look, I kind of like to go crazy with the blush so it looks like my cheeks are just like rosy. I'm gonna use this blush. I honestly just found it sitting, just found it laying around at Target in the beauty section. I've never heard of this brand. The thing says MG and on the back it says Makeup Greek, so I'm guessing that's the brand name. This is the shade of the blush, very orangey, bright, peachy. The name of the blush is called Summer Fling. This is very, very, very pigmented. I kind of want to go to Target and see if they have other shades of this blush because I personally really like it, but it's very pigmented. Like, get my beauty blender and kind of blend it into my skin so it's less crazy. And now I'm just gonna wipe off all the powder that's left over. I also like to go back in with my bronzer brush without any product on it and just go back where I was putting my bronzer to kind of get rid of the harsh lines that the powder may have created and kind of put more bronzer, like the Access bronzer on it to bring it back since the blush kind of covers it up. I'm going to put a tiny bit of blush on the tip of my nose. I always do this with my makeup routine. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my face because I'm pretty much done. But yeah, I'm going to use the Dewy Set by Anastasia Beverly Hills setting spray because since this is a little bit of a natural look, I kind of want it to look dewy, like it's my actual skin, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and spray my face. Okay, so since we're basically done, the only things that would be left to do is mascara and highlight. I don't really like highlight when I want to do a natural look just because I don't feel it's necessary. I really don't like highlight that much in general unless I'm gonna take pictures or something, but if I'm just like gonna go hang out with friends, I really don't put it on that much, especially when I know I'm gonna be wearing a mask. It kind of makes me uncomfortable when I know that it's gonna be like wiping all over my face from the mask. So you can put highlight on if you can't live without it. Whatever, do whatever you want with this look. This is just me giving you a rundown. But also for mascara, I don't like to put that much on. I like it when I look bare with this kind of look, but I sometimes will, but I barely put any on. The mascara I'm going to be using is by Thrive Cosmetics. It's the eyelash something liquid lash extensions mascara. I like this mascara when I don't wear makeup because when I wash my face, it doesn't like drip down, it flakes off, so it's super easy to take off, and I wish all mascaras were like this. And I'm just gonna focus it on the ends of my lashes. I can zoom y'all in so you can see this because I got my handy dandy camera. I like to just put it on the ends like I'm doing, just to give it a little bit of color, you know. I'll go down a little bit to, but yeah, I really don't put that much mascara on with looks like this unless I really want my lashes to pop out. But I know a lot of people love mascara, so you can put more on than I'm putting on. Okay, I'm gonna do a bit more blending of my blush because I kind of put a lot on today by accident. So I'm gonna blend that out a little bit more, kind of blend out my bronzer as well. Since I didn't really put anything on my brows, I'm going to use the Great Lash Clear Mascara to kind of hold them in place. You guys can, if you didn't put anything on your brows, you can put some brow gel on too. Or you can do a tinted brow gel like the Brow by Benefit thing, whatever. I don't have that, but... Alright, so I finished my makeup and I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do with my hair today. Yeah, I'm using heat on it today. Normally I will just throw it up in a clip or just put it in a low bun or something, but today I'm gonna do a little bit of a look. So then I'm gonna get this hair tie, and I'm gonna tie half of my hair back, just like the front strands. Alright, so I tied that back into this little ponytail. I'm just gonna not put too much on it. I'm just gonna fix some pieces of hair. Okay, so I got curtain bangs when I cut my hair, and I don't really know how to style them, but I'm gonna show you what I've been doing. So I take this curling iron. I got this thrifting, to be honest. It's a good curling iron. It's Remington something. This is the wand. I'm gonna put it under right here at the top and kind of just curl it out a little bit, so it gives it a little bit of oomph. Now that they look like that, I'm gonna take my straightener. This is a Cortex International straightener. That's the name of the brand. I got this at either TJ Maxx or Marshall's, but I just grip it on at the top and then twist like so. So they look like that. Do it a couple times until I'm content with how it looks, because it takes me a while to get it to where I want it to get. Okay, you guys, so I guess that is it for today's video. I know this was probably a little bit of a short one, but it was a quick one, and hopefully this look can help you guys. This is easy for beginners too, like if you just want to start doing makeup. It's really simple, just a little tinted moisturizer, some concealer, powder, bronzer, blush, and you're done. A little bit of mascara too. I don't know what I'm gonna title this video yet. I guess we'll see when it uploads, but I hope school is going good for everyone who started. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends if you want, tag me on Instagram, I'll repost it, and yeah. Okay, well, I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!